Welcome to Panama City Beach, also known as the world's most beautiful beach. Originally, the area consisted of 4 separate communities, yet in 1969 the 4 communities merged and were incorporated in 1977. The decision to merge the 4 communities is not explained but did come as a benefit to the fire and police departments by enlarging their crews. According to one of the travel sites, Panama City Beach is listed in the top 25 beaches and one of the most affordable vacation sites in the U.S. With the increase of tourism to the area, as well as publicity from spring break shows, the area has grown in development. Sky-high condominiums line the beach area, as well as more shopping areas and restaurants. The area is constantly under construction, either in buildings, housing, or roadways to accommodate tourists and new residents. The community housing tends to lean more for accommodating tourists rather than full-time residents. Yet a lot of people do live year-round in condos. High-end housing is available and spread out throughout the area. Several high-end areas are attached to golf courses and other resort neighborhoods. Middle-class homes are more centrally located and are off the main roads, and lower-income housing is rare and hidden further from the beach area and main roads. Grocery shopping, pharmacies, urgent care, and 2 standalone emergency clinics are located on the beach and are easily accessible throughout the area. All are located along main roads and have adequate parking and accept financial aid. One issue currently brought up by the community members as well as the mayor at the city council meeting was traffic and road work. One of the main roads, Front Beach Road, is currently under construction, creating roadblocks, diversions, and decreasing visibility. This puts pedestrians and those driving at risk for injuries. There are multiple listings for churches and other denominational places of worship are available in Panama City, which is 30 minutes from the beach community. Public transportation, multiple taxi services, and volunteers are available throughout the beach in Panama City. The major roads, community facilities, and public services are all well maintained and adequate for the community. The population in Panama City Beach varies depending on the season. During spring break, summer, and other warm weather holidays, large crowds of college students and families come to visit. During the winter months, older people, the snowbirds from northern states and Canada, arrive. The full-time residents vary in age and are mostly employed and Caucasian. In the past decade, the population has increased almost 50%. Most of the demographics reflect the county as a whole, not limited to the beach community. Most of the beach population is middle and upper class with high school and above education. The death rate is lower compared to the birth rate, and both are equivalent with a state percentage. The health of the population for Bay is mostly listed as Bay County, not Panama City Beach alone. And the most common diseases listed are sexually transmitted diseases. This could be related to the vacation mindset. When tourists visit, they often engage in risky behavior with recreational drugs and unprotected sex with locals. The most common cause of death in the county were listed as heart disease and cancer. Despite the beach area offering ample opportunities for a healthy lifestyle such as walking trails, parks, and outdoor exercise areas, fried and fast food is readily available. Another concern is sun exposure. Tourists and locals are known to lay out and get a tan more often getting burned. Sunburns and constant sun exposure increases the risk of developing skin cancer. More education on sun exposure and cancer risk with the younger population. They're aware that it will protect their skin, but they don't seem to practice that. The dermatology billboards are often in competition with the tanning salon and swimsuit billboards promoting tans. I listed these health concerns due to Bay County statistics as well as observing the diet, sunbathing, and obesity of the residents. Panama City Beach's population appears adequate for this community. The beach area offers multiple facilities for senior care, home health, hospice, ER, and urgent care clinics. And in Panama City, just a 30-minute drive away, there are 2 full care hospitals, nursing homes, a mental health inpatient clinic, urgent care clinics, and a children's home. All are adequate for the area, and these resources are available to Bay County as well as surrounding counties. The Healthy People 2020 goals that I chose are sexually transmitted diseases, cancer, and heart disease. The prevention for sexually transmitted diseases and these healthy behaviors could really benefit the community, as Bay County's STD rates were very high. Bay County's number 2 listed diseases were cancer. Cancer prevention, as well as the awareness of the illness and disability and death caused by cancer, could benefit the community. And goal number 3 was also listed as a high disease rate in Panama City, was heart disease and strokes. Improving the cardiovascular health of this population would be beneficial. The resources in Panama City Beach for health care are all adequate and suitable for the area, and more specialty care is needed. It's just a 30-minute drive away to Panama City. There's plenty of community assistance available that help with transportation, gas money, and meals if you're for beach residents if it is needed. The environmental concerns. The city does provide water, sewage, and garbage to the area. They're all monitored through Bay County. Animal control is also available to the beach through Bay County services. Community environmental concerns are mostly with the litter on the beach left by tourists and damage to the sand dunes and turtle eggs. Organizations meet and have beach cleanup days to keep the trash from making its way into the water, harming sea life. Also, there are groups that fence off turtle eggs to protect them. They also meet when they lay eggs and keep the paths clear so that hatching turtles can make their way back to the water. The City Council is very active in enforcing a pro-environmental attitude. There's not any information available on air pollution and monitoring, and residents have not voiced any complaints in regards to the city's handling of environmental concerns such as the water quality, sewage, and trash. During disaster planning, Bay County offers several resources and guides. As for the disaster routes, there's only 2 available. One involves the bridge that does close if the wind speeds pick up. The other is Highway 79 and takes you north of the area. Highway 79 is actually planned to be under construction next year, and this does put the residents at risk for a delayed evacuation and increased traffic if they do not evacuate early. Both of those areas tend to get backed up during peak seasonal times and can create more frustration. The government. The City Council consists of the mayor, 4 councilmen, a city manager, and a city clerk. At the last City Council meeting, there was a large group of residents in attendance. Each member has an email address and phone number to reach them, listed on the website Facebook page for the city. A recent and detailed budget was difficult to obtain. The most detailed was from 2012. Utilizing that budget, it appears that the city's income was relevant and was in turn spent on community needs and facilities. The community needs. I prioritize these by the importance from the community members at the City Council meeting, the statistics and observations. Number 1 was lack of police officers. During the City Council meeting, several residents voiced the need for more law enforcement. The mayor stated that for the past 50 years that he has been aware, everyone has brought up this issue. Yet due to the fact that the population varies during the seasons, it does not fit the budget. Yet residents state that the crime increases during peak seasonal times and law enforcement is needed. Number 2 was healthy eating. Fast food and fried food options are more available throughout the community. With a percentage of cardiovascular disease to the area, more education on healthy eating and better food options are needed. Number 3 is sexual education. Bay County has a high percentage of STDs. Education on safe sex is needed to prevent this. And number 4 was sun care. Due to the location on the Gulf Coast, increased sun exposure and many outdoor jobs the residents have, these residents need education on skin care, screening, and protection. Free skin screenings can be offered to catch early signs of cancer. Number 5 was tobacco. Observing